Alright, welcome back. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I just recruited. I gotta talk to...
What marvelous carvings!
That's right, I gotta talk to the governor.
This one is nice.
Rather atmospheric music.
Happily.
Let's talk to Mr. Governor.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
Aha.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Stop, browning up your nose.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
You're not wrong about that.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
You don't say.
Is that so? You've clearly come a long way. It's not a short journey from here to the Deer Wood. Just what brought you out this way? That certainly sounds important. Now,
Yeah.
to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
Yes, very rough.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor.
You don't say.
All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn. Indeed, which means I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare the guards. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them.
Yeah, you don't say.
There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
Oh, why would that be?
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade? Are you indeed? How very interesting. Do you know, they'd have a great deal of interest in speaking with you at headquarters. Something to consider.
Yeah, you don't say.
Well, luminous Adra is to Adra what a fine wine is to, well...
You don't say.
The point is that it is a particularly potent material, suffused with essence, and it is only found right here in the Deadfire Archipelago. It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing. That's a colorful way of putting it. Energy, really, is more apt. It's not quite a matter of digging up the spirit of your old grandmother.
You say that, but you haven't had the experiences I have had with Agra.
Spin it however you like. The gods are gonna grind your soul to bits for this sin.
We will have to agree to disagree. We, and I hope you understand that
Yeah, the
these
royal
matters
we.
require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that the giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Aethys.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi If his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. You say you are
don't
hunting
say.
this thing. Well, that is where it went. You need a ship? I need information. Do this for me, and I will set half the town to work on freeing your vessel. Well, if Aothis happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him. Ha! Do not, please do not repeat that. We each have our debts. Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself.
All right.
Precisely
I mean,
what
I don't
want.
really have much of a choice.
Gilard, then we...
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me?
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing. If you should recover Odoris's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
You don't fucking say. No, past the 5-minute mark at this point. It's fine. I also really don't care about that. I got a couple of level ups. I don't need to go to the jail. Let's explore a bit.
Something must be wrong with Ted.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher.
Aha.
Looks like trouble.
Cool.
Oh!
What do you need?
Well, that hurt.
What can I do?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah? Get threshed!
What do you need?
What can I do? Look there. Yeah.
Cool. I'll deal with that when I'm not being
Yeah.
shot at.
Let's reap this whirlwind!
Yeah?
I'm here.
Eh,
Hey. We are doing it.
oh, jeez.
What can I do you for? Ho!
What can I do? I can't do it.
Huh? Oh, he just stands back up. Got it. Although he can't do anything.
What do
Yeah.
you need?
Hey.
There we go.
Stay behind me.
Happy to oblige. I hear you. All think Worthen Roth!
Sorry, friend. I can't. What do you need?
Happy to oblige.
Why does... Okay, I guess it's a mod I've got.
What can I do? Very well.
Yeah? No one knows.
I don't know.
Right?
Why does...
Yeah?
Yes? Indeed.
Probably gonna need the rest at an inn. Oh, more loot. Once we're wading through all the water.
Of course.
Oh, another soul.
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was.
Right. You'd best follow me.
Hey. Actually, ain't there a little side quest out here?
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Blanca. Don't tell me you're the virus.
What's going on?
One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have. If you wanted it.
Alright, let's talk to the poor sod and see what happened.
Indeed.
Who's there?
Tori, is that you? Wait,
I know exactly how he feels. And I beat up a lot of folks just the same way.
come to laugh? Madico, this would not have stood in Ozia. Maybe you are right. So you are visiting Iswana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked. I had not spoken a word to her. When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away, bold as anything. Well, clearly you have the government. Listen, I am without other means. That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. They call her Mokeha. I imagine she's back in her village.
Aha. Alright, let's see her side of the story.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives.
Well, I've had a lot of luck.
I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly. Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. Mokeha is no thief. She is all she needs here. The Valians must be mistaken. Speak with her. You will see. Mokeha could have killed him, if she wished to. Is it not enough that he lives? Return once you are certain.
Nope, not you. You. Oh.
I do not know you. You were looking for Kawa? Rinko? The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief? What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagati's storms. Even Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Satahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you? I am no thief. I am Mataru. I am the guard in Satahuzi. I defend this village. I did not consider this. He is Kwaru. It is not in him to fight for the village. Perhaps I was impatient. I will not. Here, take.
Alright, well that takes care of that. Yay. Oh, I'm up here now.
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around. With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand. I did, recently with you.
Oh?
You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end.
Huh?
I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind? We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
Huh?
Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not?
Alright.
Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
Interesting idea.
No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. My folks, you might say they're not your typical Aethasians. Sure, they cling to the light more than the darkness. But the war, it touched my family. And it changed them. Killed some. Not that I remember.
Yeah, you
firsthand.
probably wouldn't.
The others toughened, turned survivors. That much I saw with my own eyes, even years later. Of course, there were few and spread out. Most don't keep to temples. Soul shepherding requires travel. My aunt's the one who taught me about the cycle of life and death, how everything happens in stages. Whether forwards or backwards, from seed to rot to rebirth again, it's all just states of existence and balance. See, that's how I first learned about the slice of Gone within Aethys. After that, I read all the doctrines of Gone, anything and everything I could get my hands on. Of course, mostly I guess and it's not like night, no need to fiddle-foot around. You need me, I'll be 2 whoops in a hall.
Aha. Oh, hey, guys.
What can I do? I'd be glad
Come on.
to.
That's just annoying. Yeah, I have the Funnening mod, well, series of mods for classes, so I don't entirely know what they do.
Of course.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry. A surprise? Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? She what? Let her...
Alright,
you have
there we
saved
go.
my...
I could steal that, but not worth it. Alright, to the tavern and to rest up, I guess. This has been a very interesting little episode.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an island...
Sorry, we haven't any... Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not we're full up. Well, tell you what. I've got one room or two have been cleared out by now. Only he's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare. I appreciate it, truly. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way.
Hey.
Have you ever seen anyone cast?
Happily.
Right, you're not the one I'm looking for.
Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing. Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? Does he now? And what are you supposed to do about it? The governor's got all his guards on high alert, staving. So if anyone's going to be doing the throwing, it's going to have to be you. How about it, tough guy? Yeah, come on, you lot. The crew of the Peregrine sails for brighter shore.
Very well. That was interesting.
Still kicking, eh? What? Hey, good work. The room's yours if you want it. And for a job? Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? What else? My proudest moment and my dearest... Didn't think you had 2 copper pieces.
Well... Any other things... Let's see if I got in the stash. Make some things. Let's do that. There we go. Where's the door? Alright, well, I'm going to cut it off here for today. And we'll continue on next time. Alright. That was poor phrasing. Anyway, see you next time.